Good morning, everyone. Just a quick check-in this morning. I hope you're all doing well and you're taking good care of yourselves. And you look a little better than this this morning. I didn't even have a look in the mirror. I'm shocking. Um, I want to say that, it's been so lovely catching up with people. I'm sort of waiting now for somebody to get online. It's been different people every day, and that's really beautiful. So thank you for joining me. Um, I thought I'd read, because I'm a big Eckhart Tolle person. This is called A New Earth, and it's about creating a better life. And I think he's amazing, but so do millions of other people. But I saw him live in Sydney a couple of years ago, and I just think he's just superb. So thank you for sharing, because he was my awakening, my big awakening with the first book, The Power of Now. And if you really want to understand about living in the moment rather than in your past or future and how that can benefit you, I highly recommend that book to many, many people. The Power of Now, and that's his name. And you can find him on YouTube and everything as well. So I want to read to you, in this book it talks about, hey Roslyn, hey Reb, how you going? This is a little page on awakening, and I think it's really relevant for the moment. So I'm going to read a book quote to you today. So if you get to read this book, of course it's only a small component of the whole book, but I think it really stands beautifully. So awakening is a shift in consciousness in which thinking and awareness separate. For most people, it's not an event, but a process they undergo. Even those rare beings who experience a sudden, dramatic, and seemingly irreversible awakening will still go through a process in which the new state of consciousness gradually flows into and transforms everything they do, and so becomes integrated in their lives. Instead of being lost in your thinking, when you're awake, you recognize yourself as the awareness behind it. Hey, Elaine. Hi, Hickman. Thinking then ceases to be a self-serving, autonomous activity that takes possession of you and runs your life. Awareness takes over from thinking. Instead of being in charge of your life, thinking becomes the servant of awareness. Awareness is conscious connection with universal intelligence. Another word for it is presence, or consciousness without thought. That's what he talks about, being present in the now. The initiation of the awakening process is an act of grace. You cannot make it happen, nor can you prepare yourself for it or accumulate credits towards it. There isn't a tidy sequence of logical steps that lead towards it, although the mind would love that. You don't have to become worthy first. It may come to the sinner before it comes to the saint, but not necessarily. That's why Jesus associated with all kinds of people, not just the respectable ones. There is nothing you can do about awakening. Whatever you do has already happened within you, the beginning of the separation process of thinking and awareness. Many people who are going through the early stages of the awakening process are no longer certain what their outer purpose is. What drives the world no longer drives them. Seeing the madness of our civilization so clearly, they may feel somewhat alienated from the culture around them. Some feel that they inhabit a no man's land between two worlds. They are no longer run by the ego, yet the arising awareness has not yet fully integrated into their lives. Inner and outer purpose have not merged. And I think, hey, Gigi, how you going? Oh, wonder what the weather's like in California. I guess you're not seeing a whole lot of that at the moment. Hey, Beatrice from France, how are you going? Oh, wow, we have everybody here. The whole world is here. So just remember with the awakening process, because I have people saying to me all the time that they feel that they are alien, that people don't always understand where they're coming from when they want to talk about things. Hey, Toronto. Hi, Kiki. How you going? Hey, Felice. I still haven't forgotten you. And I feel that a lot of people sort of feel that when they awaken, that people don't really understand what they're talking about. They don't really get. They feel quite alienated or quite alien to other people, and the things that perhaps they tolerate. Hey, how you going? Lady Morgana. I know it's not Lady Morgana, but that's okay. I'm glad to see you here from the England. Hi, Isa, how you going? Oh, you have the girl with the pearl earring on your profile. I loved that book. Oh, amazing book. And a lot of people say to me, it's really nice to have someone to talk to because people just don't get it. And I talk to them about the things that I'm feeling or the things that I'm going through, and I feel like I'm the only person going through it. And I guess having a channel like this and having the contact with people, it's really nice to reassure people that you're not crazy. When you awaken, it's a whole new world. It is a very slow process, and it's like I always say, like the peeling of an onion. It's sort of you have a little bit of awakening, and then a little bit more, and a little bit more. But for some people, yes, it's the sudden awakening, and then the slowly peeling back. So if you're going through those sort of processes, it's really nice to be around other people who understand that process. And if you're becoming more spiritual or understanding your path to spirituality, sometimes it can be a bit of a lonely path, especially if you've got a lot of people around you who are really stuck in ego. So read that book. It's just fabulous because it sort of talks to you about all that. Yes, me too. I love the picture book movie too, but I think that, sorry, girl with the pearl earring. It's the symbolism behind it that I really love. The painting is absolutely beautiful, but the symbolism behind the whole story is so intense. So I'm going to close off there today. I hope to catch up with you all again tomorrow. And much love to you all. Have a wonderful day.